Hello everyone! I'm filming this on a new camera, so I hope it looks pretty good. And today we're going to be reviewing the Analog Pocket. I got my Analog Pocket a couple of years ago for Christmas. It was a really great gift, and I'm happy to share with you its many positive features. The only reason I'm reviewing it now is because I got a bunch of brand new add-ons that can go with the Analog Pocket that I'll show you here in a second. Okay, so here we are at my desk. This is my mouse pad, very black. Hello! It's very dirty, by the way, like your mom. Here we'll start off with the Analog Pocket. So when opening this, it's very satisfying. All the buttons and such are formed out in the foam, so that way it fits nicely. So here we have the Analog Pocket itself. It's not very big. It's a little bit bigger than a Game Boy Color, and a little bit smaller than the original Game Boy. So when taking a closer look at this magnificent device, it has a regular crosshair D-pad, it has 4 buttons, select and start, a home button, power button, volume up, volume down. We've got back triggers here, we have our slots, and we have a spot here for a micro SD card, and as well as the USB charging, USB-C charging, and a audio jack. Now we'll get to this in a minute, but we're going to take a peek at what's in here. So I took the cable out of here years ago so that way I could actually charge this thing. So it's not in here right now. But it does come with a silica gel packet to make sure everything stays nice and dry. It also comes with a little tag with directions and such inside on how to set this thing up, and a sticker, which is always nice. Move that aside, and we're going to pull out our accessory box. So, what these accessories are used for, you'll see in a second. These are game slot converters. So basically, the Analog Pocket by default is a Game Boy slot, so meaning it fits all Game Boy games. So, there are multiple different handheld devices from the retro era. There's the Game Gear, there's the TurboGrafx, and there's many others that I don't really care about listing. So the real reason why I got this accessory kit was so that I could have the TurboGrafx. Top one here is the TurboGrafx one. These are very well designed. It's made of a nice hard plastic. As you can see, it's kept clean very well, easily behind the shield. It looks very sleek, and it fits right into the back of the Analog Pocket. Now, if you don't want to buy these converters on their accessory page because they are around $90, there's another way to do it. So back to this SD card slot here. On this little card, I have hundreds of Game Boy games.
What?
On this singular card, I've got hundreds of Game Boy games and lots of TurboGrafx games. The way this is possible is due to Analog Pocket's OpenFPGA coding source. So if you go onto their webpage and you go to GitHub, there's different downloads, so you can download emulators onto this and play these games straight through here. So there's no need to pay for extra games or for the accessories. Let's see how it games. Hello. So here we have our Analog Pocket, and it's barely alive! Alright, so here we have our Analog Pocket. It's at 5%, so we're doing pretty good. So we're going to go back here. This is the main menu. It's a very easy using operating system. It has everything you could ever need. The buttons are really nice. So we're going to run Tetris. Tetris is in. We'll hit play cartridge. It'll give us all the details about the game, and we have our game. It's very loud. The speakers are very good in this. It's exactly how you would imagine it. It's perfect. Let's move on. And so now we'll plug in our accessory. Silent Debuggers, greatest TurboGrafx game ever. We'll hit play cartridge, and it'll pop up knowing that it's a TurboGrafx 16 game, and it's a USA region. And it boots up perfectly fine. Okay, so if we scroll down here to open FPGA, we'll hit console, and then I have my console preloaded from the SD card. Click on that, and then it'll show up Nintendo, released 1983, hit run, and there we go. I have all my Nintendo games pre-downloaded on here, and it boots up perfectly fine. This is the reason why this is the best retro gaming handheld on the market. Of course, there's like the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck, but those are extremely expensive compared to this. Overall, my personal opinion on the Analog Pocket is that it is the best retro gaming handheld on the market. Now, it is a little expensive, but it's not as expensive as other modern handhelds that you'll find on the market. This has so many little different things about it that just makes it so worth it, and it's something you have to try for yourself. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down your favorite Game Boy game.